Allow yourself to drift into tonight's warm and peaceful tale. Pip and Aster's Playful Adventure. This story is about the playful adventures of Tulip, a kind-hearted girl, and Aster, a mischievous gnome, as they explore magical places and strengthen their bond of friendship. Once upon a time, in a charming village, surrounded by colorful meadows and twinkling streams, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Tulip. She had sparkling blue eyes and golden hair that danced in the wind. Tulip loved to wander in the lush meadows, always on the lookout for adventure. One sunny afternoon, as she was exploring a particularly fragrant patch of wildflowers, she stumbled upon a tiny, whimsical creature. It was Aster, a gnome with a rosy-cheeked face, a pointy hat, and twinkling eyes full of mischief. Aster was not your ordinary gnome. He had a playful spirit and a laugh that could light up the darkest night. The two quickly became friends, sharing stories and laughter, their bond growing stronger with each passing day. One day, Aster took Tulip to a hidden glade deep within the forest where magic and wonder seemed to whisper in the air. There, among the ancient, towering trees, they found a shimmering pond that reflected the beauty of the world. They decided to build a tiny boat from bark and leaves, embarking on a delightful journey across the pond. Their boat bubbled and drifted, causing them to laugh uncontrollably. Tulip and Aster imagined themselves as daring explorers, sailing towards unknown lands. As the sun began to set, the sky painted in hues of pink and orange, Aster suggested they build a treehouse. With their combined creep-back, the treehouse soon took shape. Nestled snugly among the branches of an old oak, they decorated it with wildflowers, acorn lanterns, and strands of twinkling fireflies, making their treetop haven a magical hideaway. In their cozy treehouse, Tulip and Aster spent countless evenings sharing dreams and secrets, playing games and comforted stories. They learned that the true magic of their adventures lay not in the places they discovered but in the joy and companionship they shared. As the seasons changed and the meadow blossomed and faded, their friendship only grew deeper. Tulip realized that in Aster, she had found a kindred spirit, someone who understood the language of laughter and play. And Aster knew that life was brighter with Tulip by his side. The village watched as their days were filled with playful adventures, whether chasing rainbows after a summer storm or skipping stones across the creek. Their story became a cherished tale, a reminder that the simple joys of life and the bonds of friendship are the truest forms of magic. Every night, as Tulip went to bed, she would smile, thinking of the day's adventures and looking forward to the new ones that awaited her and her playful friend, Aster, the gnome. Let's drift softly into the next tale. The Warmth of Friendship, P and Gloxinia. This story is about P and Gloxinia who discover the true warmth of friendship. In a tranquil village nestled by the forest, lived a kind-hearted girl named P. P was known for her love of animals and her vibrant, infectious laughter. One chilly evening as the first snow of winter began to fall, P discovered a peculiar creature shivering by the edge of the woods. It was a charming animal, a mystical being named Gloxinia, with soft fur that glowed faintly in the moonlight. Gloxinia had lost her way while exploring the forest, and had succumbed to the biting cold. Without hesitation, P bundled Gloxinia in her warm scarf and carried her home. His cottage was a haven of warmth with a crackling fireplace, and the smell of spiced cider filling the air. She placed Gloxinia near the fire, and tended to her with gentle care. Over time, Gloxinia regained her strength and the two formed an unbreakable bond. They explored the village and the forest together, sharing countless adventures. One day, while they were wandering through a flowery meadow, he asked Gloxinia, "What is the source of your beautiful glow?" Gloxinia smiled and replied, "It is the warmth of friendship that you have shown me. It radiates through my fur as a reflection of your kindness." He hugged Gloxinia tightly, understanding that true warmth comes from caring for one another. The villagers soon noticed the special bond between P and Gloxinia and often invited them to tell stories and spread joy. On snowy nights, they would gather around the fireplace in P's cottage, listening in rapt attention as Gloxinia recounted tales of magic and wonder. P's laughter and Gloxinia's glowing presence brought comfort and happiness to everyone around. As winters came and went, the friendship between P and Gloxinia grew even stronger. They knew that no matter how cold the world could get, the warmth of their friendship would always keep them safe and happy. And so, the village thrived in the glow of their companionship, a testament to the enduring warmth of true friendship. Let's begin another chapter, warm and comforting. Lobelia and the Reflection of Snowdrop. This story is about Lobelia's journey of self-reflection guided by the shadow creature named Snowdrop, revealing the importance of memories in shaping one's true self. In the quiet village of Havenbrook, nestled between verdant hills and shimmering lakes, lived a kind-hearted young woman named Lobelia. Lobelia was known for her unique talent. She could understand the whispers of the forest and the songs of the rivers. Every evening she would sit by the lake, the waters reflecting the golden hues of the setting sun, to converse with the creatures of the wild. One fateful evening, as the sun dipped behind the hills, Lobelia noticed a peculiar light dancing on the surface of the water. It was unlike any she had seen before, a silvery glow that seemed almost alive. Curious, she reached out, and to her astonishment, her hand passed through the water and into another realm. Before her stood a graceful and mysterious creature, a shadow creature named Snowdrop. This Snowdrop was cloaked in a shimmering mist, with eyes that sparkled like stars. Despite his ethereal appearance, there was a gentle warmth in his gaze. "Who are you?" Lobelia asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "I am Snowdrop," he replied, "a guardian of reflections and memories." Snowdrop explained that he had been watching Lobelia for some time, drawn by her kindness and her unique gift of communication with nature. He revealed that the lake was a portal to his world, where reflections held stories and memories of both joy and sorrow. His Snowdrop invited Lobelia to explore his world, a place where the past and present intertwined in a delicate dance of light and shadow. As they wandered through this enchanted realm, Lobelia saw reflections of her own childhood, moments she had cherished, and others she had long forgotten. It was a journey through time, a tapestry of emotions and experiences. Snowdrop showed her the importance of every memory, every reflection, and how they shaped who she was. They reached a certain clearing, where the reflections formed a beautiful mosaic of light. "This is the heart of our worlds," Snowdrop said softly. "Every reflection here is a part of you, a part of everyone." With a gentle touch, Snowdrop guided Lobelia to a particularly radiant reflection. She saw herself as a child, comforting a lost fawn. Tears welled up in her eyes as she remembered the warmth of that moment, and how it had sparked her lifelong bond with nature. "You see, Lobelia," Snowdrop said, "our reflections remind us of our true selves, of the love and compassion we carry within." Their journey came to an end as the first light of dawn touched the horizon. Snowdrop led Lobelia back to the edge of the lake. "Will I see you again?" she asked, her heart heavy with both gratitude and yearning. "Whenever you look into the water, and whenever you need to remember, I will be here," Snowdrop replied, fading into the mist. Lobelia returned to her village, forever changed by her encounter with Snowdrop and the world of reflections. She continued to live her life with even greater compassion, guided by the memories and reflections she had witnessed. And every evening, she would sit by the lake, knowing that Snowdrop was never truly far away. Our next story is ready to carry you further into rest. The Adventures of Star and Lotus, the Valley of Care. This story is about Star and Lotus, who discover a magical valley where they become the protectors, cite depth, the power and importance of care. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between lush green hills, there lived a little human named Star, and an adventurous child named Lotus. Star had eyes that twinkled like the night sky and a heart full of kindness, while Lotus was always ready for an adventure, her spirit as lively as a morning breeze. One day, while exploring the dense forests surrounding their village, Lotus discovered a hidden valley that seemed almost magical. The trees here were taller and more vibrant, and the air was filled with the sweet aroma of unknown flowers. They decided to name this place the Valley of Care. In the Valley of Care, everything seemed to flourish under an invisible touch of love. The animals were unusually friendly, and even the smallest plants bloomed in radiant colors. It was as if the very essence of care itself nurtured the valley. Star and Lotus spent their days exploring every corner, always finding something new to marvel at. Then one morning, as they were walking through a field of luminescent flowers, they heard a faint cry for help. Following the sound, they found a small bird trapped in a thorny bush. Without hesitation, Star caught the bird while Lotus carefully freed it, demonstrating their deep sense of care. Grateful, the bird named Bree promised to help them whenever they needed. As time went on, Star and Lotus became the protectors of the Valley of Care. They often helped injured animals, planted new flowers, and ensured that the valley remained a place of love and warmth. Their bond grew stronger as they learned the true meaning of care through their actions. One day, a fierce storm threatened the valley. The wind howled and rain poured down in torrents. Star and Lotus, along with their animal friends, worked tirelessly to shelter the creatures and reinforce the fragile plants. Through their combined efforts, they managed to save the Valley of Care from destruction. After the storm, a beautiful rainbow appeared, symbolizing hope and the unwavering power of care. From that day on, the valley flourished more than ever, a testament to the love and dedication of Star, Lotus, and their friends. And so, the Valley of Care continued to thrive, a magical place where the power of care was always felt, and Star and Lotus remained its cherished guardians. Let go of today, and let tonight bring you rest.